Hi, everybody. I wanted to do another long pipes update because I get to see, the daily updates and get to see behind the scenes. But this time I wanted to bring in the big guns to give you the updates directly. So Neil, Stephen, and Andrew from Domain Capital, how are you?
Very well, thank you, Daniel.
We're great.
Awesome.
Thanks for inviting us back on your show.
Yeah, this is an exciting one. I mean, I'm a big believer in long pipes. On the investment side, on the deal flow side, on the business development side, I love it. So I'm excited about the updates, and every day I get a call from Neil, and there's more positive news with every single call. So I wanted to share this. So guys, give us the update from the long pipe side of things, the company side of things.
Okay, we just finished a due diligence meeting this morning. We do that each Wednesday, and it goes from 8 o'clock onwards. And it's with the New York financial team who are doing the due diligence on the project at the moment. And it's a 10-week program, and we're now into the 4th week. We are on schedule, but Andrew will be able to expand on that more detail. The program calls for us to provide the technology, a review of the technology, the patents, the patent portfolio, the legals, the economics, the project planning, the programs that are coming up. And these programs are global. And that's what was made very significantly important to us today when we were speaking of meeting with the Secretary for Department of State and the Secretary for Department of Energy, and the US being critically dependent upon our capability, we believe, to deal with raw wet CO2 and hydrogen. We've been talking with the Department of Energy before, and we have delayed that at the moment, but it will be coming back online shortly. And this $30 million convertible note loan, which, as I say, is on schedule, will enable us to deal on a global basis again, which is going to be great. So we have this capability coming online that will remove our risk and enable us to progress. But Andrew is the guy who's representing Domain Capital and our US New York team. So I'll let him outline what's going on that side and why we're feeling so confident. Andrew.
Thank you, Neil. Well, in my 35 plus years in investment banking, I have never seen a more compelling technology than long pipes. I've followed Neil and the team for quite a few years now, like you have, Daniel. And now it's come to the point at the end where they need capital to really launch this opportunity. We work with a firm in the US, in New York, and they have an unusual approach. They fund patents. So they have an ability to value. They use 3 different methodologies when applying a rough valuation on patents, and then they will lend money against those valuations. In this case, they've looked at long pipes set of patents, and there are many, and they have an incredible valuation on them, and they're very happy to look at providing a $30 million loan at this stage. And that's against the assigned value on the patents.
And now, what do you value what did they value the patents at?
Extraordinary numbers. I mean, almost sort of unbelievable, but they are so heavily discounted at 30 million that it's just easy for them to do it. Now, they are backed by a $15 billion fund who looks at these opportunities. They like the game-changing global aspect of something like this from a lot of points of view, and they represent, and I'm not at liberty to say, but they will come out eventually, some very, very well-known people in the US, and so they're very, very keen on getting involved with long pipes. They see this as a real value add from the point of view of doing the right thing by our climate. It's as simple as that. And many applications in many countries. So they're looking at it from that point of view. As Neil said, they want us to run a very tight due diligence process. we do meet on a weekly basis, and we just confirm and work out what further information is needed, which Stephen and Neil provide quickly. And we were told the process for drawing down of funds would take somewhere between 10 and 12 weeks. As Neil said, we're in our 4th week already, and it's looking like it'll be closer to 10 weeks when we get our money. And I think that's terribly important. Now, there is a convertible aspect to the loan, and what we're saying is that in the first instance, the first drawdown of even 15 million would be done in excess of $1. So if you're raising capital, Daniel, at 40 cents or 20 cents, there's a fairly big uplift there, which anyone can do the arithmetic. But it's a compelling offer that you've got. That's all I'm saying, based on what we are doing and the certainty that we're getting. The feedback we're getting from the US company, the New York firm, is very, very positive. And both on getting it done and on the outlook for the company. Now, then the second part of it would be based on a discount to an IPO. So you can put stop trying to write zeros, because it's off the planet, and that could be billions and billions. So that's they're happy to run with something like that, because they see the upside as well. I think we're expecting that drawdown to occur in a few weeks, as I said, and I think just putting the legal aspect of it to one side for a minute, they're not at all concerned by the legal issue in the States. It is their view that there is no substance to it. And in fact, they've said to Neil and to Stephen, don't settle it, because just blow them out of the water. That's how confident they are from a US point of view. And they've got their view, obviously, that the legal issue just has no legs. So that's good to hear, because I think a lot of people have been very scared of it and put off investing in it. This New York firm have come back, and that's their feedback, and they can't wait to get into the dust-up with that contentious issue. So, it's a very, very positive situation. So, look, everything's positive. I have no doubt that everything we're told by the New York firm, and as I say, we meet regularly, is that we will get the 30 million. That's what Neil and Stephen need to chocks away and get the show right on the road. And I'm pretty confident they will get that.
So the current offer now is 40 cents a share with an option attached, one-to-one option.
Yes.
Raising at a $50 million valuation, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 6 weeks' time, the valuation is they're raising, the first 15 million is at $1 a share. So there is
it's a minimum of $1
a share. So there is an upside in a very short space of time. And then the second 15 million is valued at the exit. And they're expecting, an even bigger upside, because they put $1 billion valuation on the IP.
Yeah, that's right. So they're expecting an IPO well in excess of $1 billion, and they're happy to sit back and take a 20% discount on the IPO as their second conversion.
Yeah. So this is a massive.
So that just adds further comfort to someone who's putting money in now. I mean, it's startling.
Yeah, this is exciting, and everybody that's watching this, you've seen my videos putting out, and now you get to see what I hear on a daily basis on why this is an exciting opportunity. The technology itself is incredible. It always has been. It's getting a lot of recognition across the globe, and now from an investment point of view, money talks. People, a $15 billion fund is putting their money where their mouth is. That's what we're trying to say. So this is pretty exciting space to be in. It's a short window that we have to capitalize on this, and the smiles around from the four guys on this call and everybody else that you speak to. So this is a good time. I think this is
probably what I'd just like to add from my perspective is why I'm smiling is that we're confident we're going to get this money, but they actually want us to start now. And so that's why we come back to, people will ask, well, why have this money? Why not wait 6 weeks? Actually, we've got our certification program ready to go. We just need to get this money and to get that started underway. And of course, we will, as instructed, blow the US, quash the US, whatever it is, we'll move forward with that case. And look, it's a speed bump, it's a road bump. I come from a corporate background. No one likes US litigation. We didn't choose it, but 28 unremedied breaches of the license agreement. Guys, try flipping a coin 28 times and coming up heads every single time. That's what the US needs to do to win back the license that got terminated by our subsidiary. So yeah, it's what did one of our major oil energy companies tell us?
Nothing.
I think they put that into writing, didn't they?
Nothing.
It's nothing, just to quote that. So yeah, look, we live this. You guys, I know people don't like companies that are in US litigation.
We
don't like it, but we're dealing with it. We're moving past it. So yeah, please vote with your checkbooks. Join us. Come on the ride with us at Long Pipes. We've got a brilliant future ahead of us.
Yeah. And Stephen, can I just pick up on one point you made there? And the New York people are very keen on this. They don't want you. They want Daniel to raise this money because they don't want you to lose 6 weeks of traction. They want you out there now, moving and doing what you're meant to be doing. So they see that 6 weeks translating big money value for your company. No, but that's what they've said to us. I mean, they're pretty serious about it. So, that's
so this is why we put
the 3 things. Why are we not $1 billion company today? We have to build the equipment to go in production. We have to do certification. We have to remove the US legal case. We've been advised by our lawyers that we should put in a claim of something in the order of $500 million in damages because the US court case is so ridiculous. We have a counterclaim in there already, which has already been accepted. It is the thing of substance within the case now. The prior claim is a non-event. So these are the things that we've been asked to do. Now, to do that, Daniel's been tasked to raise a 1.5 million. That will allow us to commence certification. That will allow us to commence construction of our soft production machine, our pipe production machine. Now, when I went like this, yes, I am reporting into Washington. Basically, we're going to be sitting in front of the Secretary of State and we're going to have to say that we've got these things underway and this is how we're going to deal with his raw wet CO2 problem. So this is a $1.5 trillion program that they have set forth under the IRA, and we need to do some small parts of it. But yes, it's significant. So it's really something that you get to the point where you go, okay, guys, the responsibility on our side is enormous, and we will do that. And Daniel needs to help us to fulfill our responsibility, not only to our shareholders, but to the United States and the rest of the world combined. So as Steve so beautifully put it, get your checkbooks out. This is the time to do it because this is when it's going to happen. And this is the end result of it.
And that's why we've put together the syndicate. Yeah, we've put together the syndicate to capitalize on this because I believe in it. The people around me believe in it. We just need to close it. And we've got some really good early traction. You know, there's people who've jumped on a call with Neil for 10 minutes and said, "Yep, I'm in. Here's my check." In the wise words of the KFC ad, "Shut up and take my money."
Well said, Daniel.
That's a very Australian thing to say.
Yeah. So with that being said, we'll finish it off here. But that was a great update. If you're not smiling by the end of this, I don't know what else to tell you because this is smiling. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for jumping on. It has been great.
Thank you, Daniel.
Bye.
Bye.